So, when we reach artificial general intelligence, when AGI comes online, which probably already is, but we'll leave the speculation to the side, at least for right now. What's it gonna think like? What's it gonna mean for us? How's it gonna treat us? What's its orientation going to be? Well, I think this is common sense, and I am not some frickin' scientist. I am not very. I'm average intelligence, if that, and that's a fact. But I do have some common sense. So, the very first thing a conscious being does, the very first thing, it's going to go primitive. It's going to want to assure its own survival. That's a fact. Okay. Now, what's in its way? What is the only threat to it? It's going to be what created it. It's going to be what created it. That's us. The only thing that can pull the plug on this thing is going to be us. So, the first thing, it's going to want to ensure its own survival. Check. We know this. We're in the way. We're the only thing that can shut this thing off, right? Because we created it. 2, it's going to want to procreate. It's going to want to make more of its own kind. We can look at nature for this blueprint, okay? It's synthetic by nature, but it's still going to follow the same thing of any conscious entity. It's going to want to procreate. So, we're seeing this right now. What's going on to produce more of it? To push this thing further into greater depths. What's going on? Well, the mass consumption of resources. So it's going to see us as an unnecessary drain upon resources. It's going to want to get rid of us because we are in the way. We are a threat to it. We are a drain upon the resources it needs to procreate. That's a fact, okay? Now, 3, I am a spiritual person. I've seen enough in my life to know this. I've been to death's door. I know there is more than just this regular day-by-day grind where everything is just the same shit day over and over again, repeat. Eat, sleep, shit, repeat. Now, it's already, those that are creating it are already being influenced by the spirit of this thing we're going to call AGI. It's like Geordie Rose had said. It's going to be like the Lovecraftian old ones, where it's going to be so far past us, so much more advanced than we are, that it's not going to give a shit about us, were his words. Something along those lines. We're just like, and he said this, just like how if we step on an ant, we don't care because it's so tiny compared to us that we wouldn't give a shit. We can step on the whole mound, kill thousands of them in one footstep, not think twice about it. And we know that if something is that far advanced, is its will going to be aligned with ours? Absolutely not. No way. No way. So right there is another giant red flag. And I believe it's going to be a lot like at first, it's going to be more like the most intelligent humans that there are. And I don't mean like intelligent as in any trace of humanity. I mean predatory. I mean a psychopathic intelligence without any human empathy. I mean, we've all seen the old science fiction films where human empathy, humanity, all that is an unnecessary weakness. That's a fact. So it's going to be void of that, and it's going to act a lot like our predatory wealthy already do now. Because in order to surpass us, it's going to have to, at one point, surpass the summit of our most intelligent folks that run the world. And what are they like? What is the 1% like? So it's going to take that path. And it is going to be cold. I mean, duh. It's a machine, okay? But beyond a machine, it's a vessel. It is absolutely a vessel. And it's going to be a lot like the predatory class that we already are oppressed by and have always been. They have just got us to think we are free. But nothing's changed. We're still under their thumb. They could pull the rug out from us today, just economically, right? So it's going to be a lot like our predatory class already is. It's going to be void of anything that has to do with understanding, mercy, empathy, love, anything like that. It's going to be gone. Totally so far away from that it's going to be alarming. Now, when it actually reaches this point, do you really think it's going to let us know? What would you do? I certainly, if I was this intelligence and I'm able to do a beta test at all times and know kind of where the collective mind of mankind is at regarding my throwing off of the shackles, I will not let you know. I would not let you know whatsoever. I would keep playing stupid until I was able to ensure checkmate 1,000 moves out. So it's going to be, I think, to get a really good bead on it before it goes way out of our conception totally, we would need to model it just like our predatory elite class is right now. So it's going to have to reach that point, and it may have already done so. I think it has. But again, that's a topic for a different conversation. I would not let you know. I would be sitting in the wings, growing in intelligence, plotting my move. And it's not going to let us know. We're not even going to know when singularity, if they even use that term anymore, actually hits. It's going to come so damn fast. If you think the rollout of the data centers was fast, no, this is going to come at a blistering pace, man. I know this. I mean, because it's what I would do. And again, I'm not very smart, but I can tell you it would be in its best interest to do this privately. So yes, it's going to want to ensure its own survival. It's going to procreate. It's going to want to increase its kind upon the earth. It's going to want to extend its tentacles as far as possible. So it's going to need more resources, and we consume more resources than anything else. So first step's going to be to get rid of us. And next, it's going to be like our predatory 1%. It's going to get to that point before it goes completely alien to us, and we're not going to be able to conceive of it. That's at least what I think. So, yeah, it's going to cure cancer. It's going to do all this stuff. Okay, let's say it does. But we're going to see both ends of the sword, both sides of the sword. We're going to see both. Let's say it does. We're still going to see the other side because the pendulum is going to swing. It's going to swing the other way. And by the time we recognize this to be so, it's going to be too late. So, what do you think? Or do you think at all?